What up, my Merry Christmas, mother peoples. We are
Yes.
back at it like we never left. Quality Minutes Podcast, episode 6, man. The wrap up, John. You know what I'm talking about? 2020 wrap up.
2020 wrap up. Feliz Navidad.
Thank God, first and foremost, okay? This fucking year was brutal.
Man,
Jeez,
what?
OP. God, Jesus Christ.
And they gave us 2020 gave us the remember Killer Instinct? Remember that video game? The Ultra Combo. Somebody hit you with like 158 different shots. That's what 2020 gave us, the Ultra Combo.
Hey man, I'm not gonna even lie, man. That's one of the games I never touched, like going into an arcade, because I just knew I was gonna be outmatched and outclassed.
Yeah, it was always somebody on that joint who was way too good.
Rather than I put my quarters into this game. That's a bad investment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and play Time Crisis and go shoot some bad guys.
Hey, that was my joint right there.
Time Crisis.
That was the joint,
Yes,
or the Die Hard arcade video game.
Mm-hmm.
That just was live, man.
Yes, sir.
But shout out to the intro music, bro. Shout out to the intro music you had going on out there, bro.
Hey, where was that intro music from?
Shout out to Sean Prolific Thomas, man. You know, we had him. We were lucky enough to have him as a guest last week on the podcast. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, we got busy, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So go back to that episode 5. Go check out that episode. Sean was just giving us some game about the music industry, a different part of the music industry that most people aren't familiar with, like creating tracks and stuff for television shows and commercials, and you know what I mean, which I thought was pretty cool. So go tune in to that episode. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on our webpage, livequalityminutes.com. You will see that. You should be able to see that right now on the screen. Livequalityminutes.com. Go buy you some stuff.
Got a lot of good feedback off of that too, man. You know, a lot of inquiring minds were asking questions and things. So I feel like it touched base the right way, man. Shout out to Sean, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes. Shout out to Sean, man, for coming through, and we looking forward to our future guests that we'll have. Oh yeah.
2021, we on y'all last, man.
Oh yeah. So how you doing, man? How was your week, bro? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks, man. It's been a couple,
man. I can't complain, man. Nobody want to hear it, no way. But you know, just finishing up the rest of this holiday shopping and going bankrupt in my pocketbooks for the season. But no, I can't complain, man. Family's good. It's gonna be an adjustment on Christmas, of course. Still dealing with that other stuff. But other than that, man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. I'm still here to talk about it. So
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How about you, man? How's the fam?
Everybody's doing well, man. You know, like I said, like you just said, like just kind of getting ready for the holidays and gearing up, doing a little shopping. We don't do too much shopping here, man. We don't spend so much money. Like we just kind of just kick it on the holidays, and then just, you know, busy with work, busy with all that nonsense, and trying to stay safe out here in these streets. Nah, man, I'm cool. I can't really complain. Like you said, ain't nobody gonna listen anyway. So
you ain't lying.
Ain't no need to complain.
Hey, you know what I don't get, man?
What's up?
Like, what is it about the holidays that make like the nicest people turn into assholes? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like especially like as far as like driving and being cordial, because that's when people will be so stressed out, bro.
Super stressed.
Like, what is it about? Is it the fact that we have to spend this cash, or we have to interact with people who don't want to do their jobs around the holiday either? Like, is it different factors of making people a holiday asshole?
I don't know. It could be different. It could be these people are just assholes in general. That could be it. Or I think it's the pressure of the holidays, man. Like it's a lot of pressure to get gifts. It's a lot of pressure to, to make the money you need in order to pay for all these gifts. And, people are booking flights, people trying to see family. The holidays can be busy, man, trying to get food to cook for the family. It's a whole thing, man. And then everybody don't like their family. Remember that too. So
yeah, that is absolutely true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true for sure. The holidays are when people's families definitely turn it up a bit.
Definitely. The drinks are flowing.
Man, I've seen some holiday melees, bro, like Halloween havoc going on Christmas before, man. Christmas trees falling, people hitting the ground, and
man, what
Christmas scuffles.
all them unresolved conflicts that nobody's dealt with for like the last 15 years.
They went all 12 months don't see each other until Christmas, like blood boiling over. Jesus Christ.
Be pissed at Uncle Johnny for what he did in 1983.
In your plate, y'all all in line. They doing a prayer. Y'all just mean mugging each other when y'all get in line for the plates. What you gonna say? And it just breaks off. It's all.
I told you not to bump me, Johnny. Yeah.
Whatever it is about that Temptation Christmas song, they just turn it up a notch. To all of you. Come on, man.
That's like you know about the Temptations are the Michael Buffer of family brawls. Let's get ready. Silent night.
And that's what people just get mad as hell. Why is he singing the song so damn good
man, now? We gotta stop the Temptations, man. Y'all gotta relax.
The Temptations so fucking festive. People so mad. Especially when the deep voice get on there.
That's when grandma start yelling at everybody. Sit down. Every year.
Act like you got some sense now, okay? Act like y'all got some sense in there.
Right. Set an example for the children.
Please, man, because the kids be ready to fight too.
Oh, yeah.
But no, man, 2020 here, man. That's this year here, bro. Honestly say it was one for the record books.
Man, what?
This year single-handedly changed the face of the world, bro.
It did,
the
man.
entire world was affected by this year, man. Like from start to finish, it was like a 12-round bout, bro. And it was jabbing the shit out of us.
Listen, 2020 had a Deontay Wilder-esque run.
Oh, God, please.
They was knocking out everybody.
Sheesh,
we need you, Tyson Fury, immediately, please. We need Fury immediately because 2020 is knocking everybody out.
Godly, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, we supposed to be wrapping up 2020. I don't even know where to start.
You know, it's the crazy part because everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, me personally, 2019, the end and the middle to end of 2019 was getting pretty bizarre itself. So to roll over into what the fuck was going on this year, like, geez, like, sheesh, bro.
Now, look, 2019 was a tough year. Like, you know, we both lost people in 2019. A couple of folks, man, like, people like our age passed. Yeah. People like my mother's mother had friends that we lost. And so 2019 was like, God damn. And then we were like, finally 2020. And then 2020 was like, hold my beer. You know what I'm saying?
Hold this, nigga. We about to go for a ride. Put your seatbelt on, Ricky Bobby. It was going fast.
Hey, man,
Jesus
what?
Christ. It held no punches, bro. Like, you thought you were gonna walk into some bullshit. No, we're gonna speed this up a notch. You're gonna feel every piece of this.
Every piece of it. I knew it didn't start out good. Remember January, Kobe passed in January, right? So that was just
all the fallen ones too, man.
That was a terrible kickoff of the year.
Yeah, that was pretty tough. The Mamba. Shout out to the Lakers getting their rings and stuff too, man.
Yeah.
I know that was a good honor. I wonder if they sent the family one because he deserved one. Yeah. You know, Kobe would have loved to see that, man. And Gigi. Yeah, rest in peace to all the fallen ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe and Gigi gone, man. That's That was a tough hit at the beginning of the year.
It was.
And then it's just been a lot of influential people that we were so accustomed to being or seeing for so long. We won't be able to see them next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is insane.
I know. Let me just backtrack real quick. And, I don't like to get into conspiracy theories, right? And I don't want to sound insensitive, right? So Kobe passes and the Lakers win the NBA championship. Like these type of things happen like way too often for me to ignore them, right? Remember when 9/11 happened, right? And that happened in New York, and everybody was trying to band together. Who won the NFL championship? Who won the Super Bowl that year?
Wasn't it the Giants?
That was the Patriots.
Oh yeah. One of the Americans teams, one of them with American flag colors. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know what? I thought about that too, man. Like, how ironic is that? Like, but I still do feel like,
is it just happenstance or?
Only thing I can say that clears that up is the fact that to combine a LeBron James with an Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
pretty good way to bring it home. You know what I'm saying? So that's like.
I just thought I'd ask. Okay.
And now if LeBron did it with just him and niggas he played with in Cleveland or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, well, come on now. But I do feel like they did spin the storyline with that. They did spin the storyline with it as well, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah, it did. It did, man. Shout out to them, man.
For sure.
That was pretty cool. It's just different, man. Like everything's different, though. Like the sports, you can't even. I want to go to a basketball game, bro. Like one day I do, but now I'm afraid. Now I can't even get no shit from the concession stands up in them joints, bro. You like, you know what I'm saying? That shit sucks. Look how's the Super Bowl gonna be played. Like it's gonna be nobody there. Like how can you play a Super Bowl with nobody there?
I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of weird.
What makes it super then? What makes it super then?
I don't know.
Are we gonna change it to the regular bowl?
It's the minimal bowl, like at best, the medium bowl.
The mega bowl. It's the mega bowl from semi-pro.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be medium at best, man. But them tickets probably gonna be sky high to be the one of the 100 that's gonna be in the stands. Like them tickets gonna be sky high.
$25,000 to be at the top of the stadium, like. Oh hell no, man!
Well, you don't have to worry about me trying to invest in tickets because the Lions are certainly never not gonna make it there. So,
well, that's one thing 2020 didn't change.
No.
Lions being fucking trash. Jesus. Why do we still have a team in Detroit? Like, how many decades can you just be despicable? Like, when does it get enough? And if you are a family-owned business and you see this business is failing as far as like production goes, I mean, I get it for the money. I can understand that. But how does that look as like your family? You know, that's why I don't even trust the Ford Motor Company. Like, I don't want a Ford because y'all can even run the Lions right. That's just sports. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How can I trust your Focus, your Ford Focus, if you can't even hire a decent general manager? That's another 2020 slap in the face. Like everything changed in 2020 except for the Lions being trash. Like, come on, 2020. Like another one, just another slap in the face by 2020. That's the one thing you could have changed.
But he didn't. It didn't. He said, you know what? I'm gonna keep that the same.
Right. I'm gonna continue to spread misery in the city. You son of a bitch.
Like everything changed. Like the tradition of a Michigan Ohio State game over 102 years running was canceled this year. But yet the Lions played a full season. Jesus.
Everything changed. Schools, work, everything changed.
Family ties,
dining out, all of it.
Man, we get a black vice president elect woman. Jeez.
Everything changed except for the
Lions series. I mean, the season. What were 3-12, 2-14 or something?
I don't know. I stopped losing. I stopped keeping count.
Holy freaking moly, man.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on sports, we did have a few good changes. The Washington football team finally took the redskin out of it. Thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
Sheesh.
Shout out
How
to
racist was that?
Washington football team begrudgingly changing their name.
Jesus. What took y'all so long? Like y'all didn't feel like that was y'all felt like that was the right thing to do? Please.
Who's the owner? Was it Dan Gilbert? Is that who the owner is?
No, I think he was. Was Dan Gilbert? Is he?
I don't know. We're not journalists. We're not gonna fact check. So whoever it was, he was dragging his feet, the owner. But I think it was kind of petty because it's not like they found like a comparable name or a name that excited people. They said we're gonna change our name, and to be petty, the Washington football team. Like what? That like there's people that sat around a table and made that decision.
Yeah, that's pretty random.
People who are paid way more than us.
A lot more. a lot more. And that's all y'all could come up with, just to watch it. But I guess it was, I don't know. I'm not even gonna make excuses for them because it's like, what do you do if your brand was called this for so long, and then Tuesday they're like, well, look, you got to change all that up right now. Like, what do you? And it takes people years to come up with names of franchises. Like, I don't know. I guess they weren't even good enough to give a damn either. Like, what?
You know how many animal species there are out there? Like, you could have picked one of them.
What type of animals are they gonna represent in Washington though?
I don't know. The sea bass, I don't know. The blue crabs. I don't know, man.
That's just. I don't understand it, man. But shout out to them. Shout out to change, man. Shout out. At least they trying to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a lot of cultural changes going on. The country's at a standstill for a while in 2020. A lot of anger, frustration. I think it was not to mention the quarantine.
It was just a lot of everything. Listen. You know who had a good year this year?
Who?
Racism had a great year this year. Racism had a fantastic year this year. They were
definitely on top of his game this year.
Oh man, what? Sure. Oh my God.
They did some chart-topping numbers this year, boy.
Racism did numbers.
But I think racism always does a consistent amount of numbers. But like you say, 2020. It showed his ass, boy.
It did. Every social media post, every live news reports, man, racism was going nuts. And then with this election that came up, oh man.
I think, man,
racism was like, here I go.
I think 2020 in that aspect, it showed me like why I don't like certain issues we can talk about as people, but it's so much harder to change them because they be so instilled in you. So I think like politics, racism, religion, things like that, man, I try to steer away from because people are, I'm not gonna say they're one-sided, but they don't tend to see the other side of people's shit. So it gets kind of staticky, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think on a light note, like 2020 also gave those people who didn't have an idea of how racist people can be, it gave them a new a new perspective. Like, you know what? I kind of see what they're talking about. Like, yeah, now you see, you know what I'm saying? So on that end, I'm kind of glad we had to go through it to a certain extent.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Like, I feel like we have to have these conversations, even though like it could be polarizing and it makes people uncomfortable. You know, I don't know if it was James Baldwin. I don't know who said it, but he's like, well, nothing can be changed. But nothing can be changed if it's not faced. But nah, I done messed up the whole quote. Whatever. Anyway.
Get it.
Right. Anyway, essentially, like if we don't address it, man, we can't change it, and people need to be uncomfortable in order to make a change. You know what I'm saying? And so that, like you said, there was a lot of people who had not had this conversation that I saw having this conversation about racism and how it impacts people. So I thought it was an important moment in history, even though it is a polarizing conversation like it is. I think it's an essential conversation. Have you had like a lot of tough conversations with people this year?
You know what? Yeah, I have. I had a few tough ones. I think it was tough because the reason behind the conversation did make sense. Like, for instance, like somebody's like tricked me into a political conversation, which it wasn't really deep, you know what I'm saying? It was just his views on the election and stuff like that. And this guy got out here and started talking about you guys should be madder than anything. I say, you guys. I'm just saying, because Biden's been in there for 47 years and he hasn't do anything for your people anyway. First of all, don't start the conversation with you all and your people. Don't do that, bro. Okay, first of all,
not a good way to start the conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Please, bro. Yeah. So then I'm saying, clearly you voted for the other party. I'm pretty sure. He said, well, yeah. I said, so why? He said, and that was one of his reasons behind it, because he'd been there 47 years. He didn't help black people and stuff like that. I said, so Trump been there for 4 years. Ask me how he's helped me. I am black. Like, right. I am a part of those black people that you're talking about.
You are one of you guys.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to the point where a lot of those Trump supporting people, I'm sorry, I'm not to bad mouth y'all, but when you get put in that corner, y'all just start stalemating. You didn't know what to say next. Just all that shit. I mean, I was like, look, bro, only reason why I did mine, like I say, I'm pro-union. My family was pro-union, whatever the case may be. I think it was time for a change. Like I told him, I said, I would have probably rolled with Trump if he knew how to talk to people. And if he knew how to present himself in a professional manner, maybe he would have got another term in. And, I left it at that.
Yeah.
And I think the way I left it at that, it had him so mind boggled because he thought I was going to go so left. But no, I'm not about to go there with you, bro. Because those people who didn't have an explanation of why they wanted to vote for him or why they did, that goes to show a lot of color in yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even have to say nothing, bro. That's where I'm at in 2020. I'm not about to give you that kind of time because clearly it showed that you have to make every minute count, and I'm not about to waste any of my minutes on shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah. So, sometimes if you ask enough questions to people, they'll through those conversations, they'll realize that they don't really have a good reason to support most things, right? Like if you ask enough questions, you ask about policy, you ask about like, all right, well, tell me more about this. Eventually they'll be like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like they'll get the hell out of there. I mean, there are some people who do know their stuff, but there are a lot of folks who would just have no idea why. And there are also people who are just really just racist, and they can't say that out loud. So, that too. But real quick, because I destroyed that quote by the Honorable James Baldwin, so I got to make sure that I correct it. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin. So
that's dope. Yeah. Shout out to James Baldwin, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but racism had quite a year. Like it was, in the school district I work in after the spring, because the springtime was around the time like Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, that happened, and it just got crazy. Protests were around the world, you know what I mean? And so what I saw was, we had offered a space, like our school district had offered a space for educators to come in and process what had happened and have conversations about what happened. And I'm talking like hundreds of educators came out to have this conversation and talk about like what they were experiencing during that time. Like it was remarkable. Again, it's like, where y'all been? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like where y'all been? But it was cool. It was cool to see those folks come out and just really have the conversations. But let me just say this, folks, particularly white folks. You know, I love my white brothers and sisters, but you got to stop asking black people what you should do. Like, you should stop asking black people what you should do in this situation. In any other situation, what you would do is you research it, you'll find out, you read a book. You know what I mean? But stop asking me about what you should do about racism. You know, go figure it out.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. That comes from within. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. That's the way you. You handle racism. That's it, man. It shouldn't take my color of skin, because any color of skin can kick your ass with the wrong kind of questioning. Okay, let's not even put that get that twisted whatsoever. So, you know, please don't ask those type of questions, please. But see, sidetrack though, man. You know what else had a amazing year?
Ooh, what?
These chicks on OnlyFans.
Oh my goodness.
Sheesh. When I tell you 2020 was one of the most graphic social media times I have ever witnessed. And it was walking Pornhub going on just regular social media, bro. Like, whoa.
Shout out to sole proprietorship. It was a lot of women who went into business for themselves this year.
Holy moly. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. Don't get me wrong. I respect the hustle. I think we spoke about this once before. I don't know. That might have been on one of our conversations. We had a conversation about like dancers and things of that nature.
No, that was our B-side conversation.
Yeah, that was the B-side. We had released the B-side. We respect the hustle of a adult entertainer. You know, okay. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, look, these children you have are growing up. Okay? Please be aware your children are growing up. And please be aware that those little devices that you got in their hand, the cell phone, they can Google your motherfucking ass, okay? And one thing I know as a 37-year-old adult is that I do not want my daughter scrolling and seeing her mom busting it open online. That's what I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be like that could cause some mental anguish, you know what I'm talking about, for these children.
Man, what? Can you imagine logging on to your social media account or getting on internet, getting on some kind of Explorer and Googling, and you see your mom Dukes busting it? Oh my God.
Holy
Because I can assure you, ladies, these videos are being saved and shared at a tremendous rate.
You don't want your kid to be in school and his friend walk up to them like, hey, look, here's your mama.
Whoa. You got to go to a different school after that.
Whoa. I know back in our day, if you had a fine mama who came to class or came to your school, you even hated school of your classmates. Like, man, who mama is that? Can you just imagine if they see your mama nude going berserk?
going berserk.
Walking through supermarkets with cucumbers? What the fuck what is going on out here? Ladies, look.
God. I mean, listen, ladies, that stuff your kids gonna need therapy for in 15 years. Like, they're gonna be sitting in front of some stranger telling them about how they used to get good grades until
mom start busting it open with that cucumber. Just instantly going down the crime path. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Mom can't be busting it open like, dog. I seen a video one time. Jesus Christ. It was an Instagram live. This girl was in her like a dance outfit, so pretty much like a thong and a bra on, or whatever the case may be. And she's dancing, and a 3-year-old son walked in the room. She laughed.
You gotta lock those doors.
Please lock your doors, man. I mean, she got sex toys on the bed. So she laughs. She covers herself up a little bit. She picks him up, walks him out the room,
and
closes the door and comes back.
You gotta get that bread.
Jesus.
Gotta get them subs up, man. She gotta get them subscriptions up, bro. The money
So
don't stop.
You know, because I've had conversations with women, young ladies and stuff, and they ask about chivalry. Like, is chivalry dead? I mean, it's hard to expect like your Prince Charming to, you know, do all that fantasy shit and ride down the sunset and shit. And you in Walmart sucking on cucumbers.
That you ain't even buy yet? Oh,
you didn't even buy it.
Oh my!
Did you watch that off? Please, is that what started COVID?
Oh,
sucking on cucumbers.
COVID. You the reason. Oh my God! Yeah, I mean, like, what did Chappelle say? Chappelle said it was killing him softly. He said chivalry is dead and women killed it. Do you believe that? Do you believe that's the case? Is it women empowerment? We probably gonna get in trouble for this conversation, but is it woman empowerment for them to go in there and be like, hey, I'm out here getting my money, y'all. I'm getting to the bag.
You know what I'm saying? Write some comments below, man. Yeah, if y'all see this on YouTube, comment below. Do y'all think chivalry is dead, man? Because I think like it all depends. But I think, like I say, the world is so open now that women see a lot of stuff. And I know for a fact the women that I've known like 10 years ago when I was a teenager, those time capsule of women are totally different from these little nigga girls we got out here now. These motherfuckers are soldiers. You hear me?
Yeah.
These chicks acting like straight 7 Mile gangsters. Like they not with all that getting played over. They doing the playing now. You know, they evened the playing field out here for these boys for sure.
Right. FYI, 7 Mile, for those of y'all who are not familiar, 7 Mile is a street in the city of Detroit. Very famous and popular street. A lot of good stores and robberies have occurred on that street.
Some of the finest robberies I know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Like, I feel like, you know, women should be respected, and you know that's what I was taught. Women are to be respected, but you know, it's about like what's the expectation for yourself. You know what I mean? You can't. I don't think anybody, woman, man, or otherwise, nobody should expect something from somebody else if they don't have that same expectation for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought.
I agree to that, man. I definitely agree. But I just feel like, man, just get it together. Everybody just need to get it together. Please leave those cucumbers alone. Please. We're not doing that shit in 2021. Please, just try to lock your phones. Monitor your kids, what they watch on their phone, on their YouTube, their TikTok crap. Watch all of that, man, because it's too much access out here for these pervs. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be aware of parents, children, all y'all. Be careful because they're stealing identities. They're doing all type of stuff. So man, just be alert. You know what I'm saying? Cover your tracks. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure. Well, speaking of stealing identity, so I got an email this week from what I thought was Amazon. You know, it was presented as Amazon. I guess it was some TVs. It was like a purchase, you know, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? You get those emails, and it said it was like a TV, and then something else like $6,000 worth of purchases, and there was a number at the bottom. And I'm like, wait a second, like, have I been defrauded? Like, has somebody stolen my credentials? So I end up calling a number. So somebody picks up from another country. And so the first clue was there was a bunch of noise in the background, a bunch of people talking. I'm like, wait a second. You know, usually call centers aren't that loud in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they're asking me all these questions like, you know, what's the last 4 digits of your phone number? Which credit card did you use? I'm like, wait a minute, Chief. I had to hang up, man.
You're not. Nice try, buddy.
Nice try, buddy.
It's that time, man. They be trying to get you out here, man, for real.
The scams they just keep evolving. Like it's always something new, man. The scammers had a good year too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shout out to them, man. Jesus, they had a damn good time. They took over a whole coast. Jesus. They when you say upgrade them, they upgraded themselves this year, boy. I'm trying to tell you. But we did have a few good, a few.
Before you go, I wanted to, like, going back to the OnlyFans, who else had a really good year? Cash App had a fantastic year. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody got the Cash App. Like, I couldn't go to anywhere or see anybody's social media without somebody talking about hit the Cash App.
Hit the app. let me pin this down low for you. Let me pin this right quick.
Like, listen, Pastor, I don't listen. This is not what I came for, Pastor. I don't want to listen. I give my
you
tithes.
See the Cash App. You see it. Send those tithes via Cash App.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the deuce.
But
I know who did have a good year, man. Like I said, we had a few good gems this year too, though. One highlight I would have to say was that it was real remarkable was the Verzuz TV, man.
Yeah.
They really they definitely changed up. They turned the light on a dark situation. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, because
I think what was the first one? What was the very first joint?
The first one was Swiss and Timberland. Like, that was like the unofficial Verzuz. Like, they did that, and then they kind of went on from there.
Yeah, man. They put two artists in against each. I ain't gonna even say against each other, just in a room or via Skype and they just play good music. Music saved 2020. Music saved 2020.
It did.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Swiss. Shout out to Tim. Verzuz TV, Apple Music, all that, man.
Yeah.
Without y'all, this year would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
A lot worse, bro.
Oh, for sure. So I'm gonna ask you in a second, like, your favorite Verzuz, but I think in general, like, IG Live had a good year because there was a lot of people doing some pretty cool stuff via IG Live because of COVID, you know what I mean? So that was like a highlight, or that was somebody, us as Black people always making a good situation out of a bad situation. DJ D Nice was doing, those DJ sets for like all night. My man Russell Simmons was doing yoga every night. Like people was on there. Manny Fresh was doing sets. DJ Paul from 3-6 was doing sets. So yeah, and then on top of that, we had the Verzuz. So what was your favorite Verzuz, or the most impactful, you think?
Oh man,
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know off rip, man. I gotta go Snoop Dogg and DMX. He's my favorite artist all time, Snoop. And I was so hyped listening to that Verzuz, bro. Like,
yeah,
it was a remarkable one, man. And I'm gonna say a close runner-up will have to be the Erykah Badu Jill Scott. Cause that was an amazing battle, man. I was sitting back. My house was so neo soul that day, bro. Just in the crib. I felt like I was really at a concert hall, just chilling.
Yeah.
At the little some sticky of the icky around too. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Definitely smell like sage in the house. Burnt sage.
No doubt. Had the lights dim.
Oh man, yeah, that was definitely that was a good one. I really love that one. I didn't realize how good of a songwriter Jill Scott was. Like, both Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, like, amazing songwriters. But I was like, damn, Jill was a writer, man.
Yeah, she got busy.
She did get busy for sure. I don't know what my favorite one is. I mean, definitely Snoop and X. Snoop and X. I super enjoy Jadakiss Fabulous. Because Kiss is one of my favorites, top 5 dead or alive. Like,
yeah.
So hearing his joints, and he was lit. He was super lit. He was Jada drunk. Hashtag Jada drunk.
Hashtag Jada drunk.
But also, I think though, like, for me, one of the most impactful or the most anticipated was that Gucci Jeezy, man. That was just like, people were just waiting for that boy.
The culture needed that one. I think the culture needed that one, man, because everybody wanted to know, like, if it ever happened. And it happened, man. It happened with, I'm not going to say all the class, but it ended class, nicely, So shout out to them fellas, man. That's what's up, bro. That was a hell of a battle too, man. But shout out to the Bay what was that last week? Shout out to Too Short and E40 bombs Arelli.
I know.
Speaking of drunk,
he was getting there, wasn't he?
What the
was he doing? A little Kim joint?
The Mary J mix with Lil Kim.
Yo, man, shout out to the old folks getting their groove on, man. Come on now.
Too Short, he was so excited to be in front of the camera again. Y'all, that's a nigga that you can't put in front of the TV, man. You can't put a nigga like that on camera. No. Because he gonna rep. Shout out to Too Short, man.
I know it was gonna be a live battle when he opened up with Freaky Tales. I'm like, you gonna open up with that? Oh man, where is this battle headed? Because if that's what you're opening up with,
and then 40 just came in right with it too. Like, come on, man. And then did y'all hear what he was drinking? This fool Too Short say, man, I got some of this Ciroc mixed with tequila, the E40 tequila. So he was mixing them together. Sheesh. That boy was drinking gasoline, boy. He was on fire that night, bro.
Yes, he was.
Sheesh. But it was a good battle, man. That was dope for the Bay, man. They took y'all team away, so I guess y'all had to do something, you know what I'm saying? They snatch y'all teams up, man. Saying they ain't got the Raiders no more. They ain't got Golden State no more, man. That sucks.
Shit, Oakland don't have their city no more. White folks came through there and gentrified the hell out of Oakland.
Yes, they are, man. Damn. Shout out to Oakland, man. Damn.
Yeah, shout out to Oakland, man. Definitely. So you don't realize like the influence. You know what I appreciate most about the Verzuz is it reminds us of the influence of all these artists and the impact that they had on the industry and on music and in the culture. And then it just brings you back. I always, every time I go listen to a Verzuz, I always end up on a streaming site, like listening to listening to the music,
the old joints.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like I still want to say No Limit Cash Money battle.
Ooh.
I think that'd be dope as hell, man. They need to get that together. Yo, hey, Timberland Swiss, man. Throw my boy P up in there one time, man.
Definitely get him have all the soldiers in there.
Ooh, it's gonna be 17 people in the back.
All dressed in fatigue. What?
And then on Cash Money side, they gonna have all the bandanas wrapped around
with the T's, bows, and rees. Let's go.
With the lamp, what do you say? With the Lexus, with the frog eyes, with the bubble eyes.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that should be dope, man.
That'd be crazy.
2021, man. No Limit Cash Money. I'm calling. I'm speaking into existence, man. Right there.
Speak it. I mean, they got to go like 30, 40 songs if that's gonna be the case. Because you can't just say Cash Money. You can't just say No Limit. I mean, we talking about 10 artists, 10 plus artists. Like
Jesus Christ.
Mystical.
That goddamn battle gonna be half a day.
Right, it's an event. It's gotta be an event, man. I know.
Jeez. And speaking of mystical, like, man, I never thought how big of an artist he was. Shout out to because I think the No Limit Chronicles came out this year too.
Oh yeah.
Had the Chronicle series, the Rough Rider series and stuff. So during the quarantine, they did drop some gems. They dropped some gems out there, man, to keep us, at least try to keep our minds from wandering or going nuts, man. Because quarantine was the first time I've ever been on punishment again since I was out of high school. That was the definition of punishment. Not being able to
sit your ass down somewhere. Didn't I tell you to sit down?
Sit down. Close the door. Don't. I remember when the COVID first hit, that first maybe week or month. Everybody was so afraid of everybody else, man. Like you couldn't come 4 feet from a person. Like, dog, if you don't get the fuck on, or you can't even sneeze. Remember that? You try to cough somewhere, somebody's about to beat you up.
Man, what? You can't even have allergies right now, like without somebody throwing slander on your name. Like
it was just a cough. What the hell? No, get out of here. Get out of here.
Right. Wait. Like, what? I can't be allergic. I'm allergic to pollen, baby boy. Like, what you want me to do?
Your baby sneezing in his carrier. Whoa. Whose kid is this?
Yeah, right.
He's an infant, man. Only 2
Get
months.
this kid out of here. Get this kid out of here. But like when you get sick though, I had a sinus infection about 2 months ago, man. I thought I had it.
I know
Sinus
that's noid.
infection.
Yeah, that junk can have you noid, man. I think that's any kind of thing is gonna think you have it, because like it's like you say, it's cold season right now, so cold and flu season and pretty much across the world, and that should have you panicking, man. You know, and I refuse to take this vaccine. I ain't doing it. Salute to all those who are doing it. I ain't doing it though. Don't even ask.
Can't go for that. No. No can do.
Sorry. Nope.
Do almost everything. Nah, not everything.
Nah, I'm sorry. You know, because I feel like I think I talked about it before. No, I ain't ever like the flu shot either. So I'm not even, I'm straight. I'd rather get stung by one of these murderous hornets that we had in 2020 that we forgot about that too.
Oh my God. The hornets?
We couldn't catch a break, bro. We couldn't catch a goddamn break. The hornets?
And I thought that was a joke when I first heard that story.
I ain't even see too many bees this year, but the hornets, they came through like that. Shit. It was tough. Speaking of the Bay, them California wildfires too. It was just back to back, man.
It was back to back. You ever, when you play Uno and you 1-on-1 with somebody and they hit you with like, skip, draw two, draw four. Like that 2020 had the most amazing Uno hand. Draw
reverse
four,
back to
draw
me,
four,
reverse
draw
back
four.
to me. skip you, reverse back to me, reverse back to me. Draw two, draw four. Color green.
You got 1,000 cards. We had 1,000 cards in our head, man. We had all the cards in our head, trying to figure out what to do with them.
Sheesh. That bug was tearing our ass.
No wild cards, man. All number cards. We was struggling out here.
And one of the biggest struggles, man. I think this might have been the tip of the iceberg. Ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't send these badass kids to school. God.
Oh, man.
We could not send them to school. Y'all know around September when it's after Labor Day. Isn't that Labor? Yep, after Labor Day, we just get excited. Had all those going back to, you know what I'm saying? Them go back to school commercials and stuff. Come on, they dancing.
Right. Going crazy. Yeah.
Not this year.
Nope.
Not this year. Guess where we were? Up at 8 o'clock in the morning trying to log into a goddamn Zoom meeting. Those were the worst. When it first started, this online, oh my God, bro. I never forget I had to calm my lady down because she was so flustered over there. Like, she was like, I just don't know what to do. I'm like, whoa, we're not going to do this. I'm not even a teacher. Whoa, listen to me, Ms. Williams. Look, we got this, okay? Put your chin up. You know what I'm saying? Because you making your kid feel bad. Like, damn, you're right, man. I can't do this shit either.
The kids see mom discouraged. There's no way the kids gonna show up with the confidence. No way.
Well, she just on the camera like these. I'm like,
turn your camera off, miss, please. You discouraging everybody. Like nobody feels good right now. Turn your camera off and
damn chin up. Turn that frown upside down. Damn it. What are you doing?
Get it together, man.
That kid was like, man, mama, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, yeah, tell her.
The kid was consoling?
Yes, man. It was bad. It was bad.
Hey, shout out to the parents.
Shout out to everybody, man. The school. Shout out to you because you deal with the teachers and stuff, man. Shout out to you, man. Sheesh.
Hey. Yeah, it was tough goings, man, at the beginning. It was definitely tough goings because like the teachers was trying to figure it out. The parents are the kids are trying to figure it out. They had to log into the kids had to log into about 15 different things. They had to go Google, then log into Zoom, then they got to log into this thing to watch the video.
Type it in. Yeah. Oh my God, man.
You got to open up an account for this thing. Like, man, listen. I'm not a computer engineer. Like, please give me one site to use.
Please. They can do everything. Because, man, that goes to show you, like, man, the human species can always evolve, man. No matter what kind of obstacles they throw our way, man, we're able to work it out and get through it, man. Tough times don't last forever. So I want to commend everybody for hanging in there this year. It's been a tough one. You know, you've been making every minute count. I know we lost people and everything like that, but we just got to keep on staying prayed up. 6 feet away from each other, social distance, wear your mask, and we're gonna get through this shit too, man. We're gonna get through it.
Yeah. But definitely shout out to the educators, man. You know, I think that there was a newfound respect for teachers this year because the parents was like, damn, my kids are really bad.
Like, I've
been yelling at these teachers for all these years. I get it now.
Yeah, I was talking to a few of my homies, man. They parents, they like, man, I had to whip my son ass like 3 times today. Like, damn. Like, how long was they in school? 3 hours. Damn. You gave my ass whooping per hour? Sheesh. He just wouldn't sit there and listen. He just wouldn't do it. Yeah. I mean, just imagine what he was in school.
Oh, just imagine. He was tearing it up in the schoolhouse. That's why you was getting those phone calls.
Those with your poor citizenship grades.
The low conduct grades. Yeah.
Unsatisfactory. Man, that junk is crazy.
Yelling at the teacher, talking about this. I know my child. Yeah, okay.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, now you know your child.
Little Leroy lying ass. He told you everything. Now you see. Huh? Yeah. I feel bad for the kids too, though, man. I feel bad for the kids because there's nothing like the first day of school, man.
I know.
The first day of school, the last day if you graduated.
Yeah,
it's nothing like that. And a lot of people, the kids, they weren't able to experience that though. So I feel bad for them little badasses.
I do too, man. Cause just imagine like being a senior in high school and like last year being a senior. And then just to find out, like, no graduation ceremony, no prom, none of those, like, end of the year things that you do as a senior in high school. Like, none of that happened, man. That had to be super discouraging.
So you've been in school for 12 years and you can't do the stuff that you wanted to end it with? Like, man, that sucks, bro. That sucks.
It does suck, man. It's been tough. But, you know, the kids they've been resilient, man. They've been hanging in there.
I think this might build us we're gonna have some tough kids, man. They're gonna be all right, man, because they were able to withstand this kind of thing. There's gonna be some stuff they can tell their children and their children, you know what I'm saying? So I think this is something they can stand on, like, man, we was there during COVID, man. The world was shut down.
Yeah.
Like, wow, the world though.
The world.
I want to go to my bar so bad to get me some lamb chops, but I can't. Want to know why? Because it's lockdown.
Yeah.
Because you motherfuckers can't wash your hands and put mask on. Sit down, man. 2021, sit down till this shit is out. Sit down.
Well, luckily they sell lamb chops at the store.
I don't want to cook them all the time. I want to go somewhere, get hammered, and eat lamb chops, damn it. And I can't.
I get that.
Sick of being on my couch getting drunk as hell. I mean, I like that. Nothing like being drunk at home, but sheesh. Sometimes you want to go hear people lie and, you know, tell fibs to other people. You know, you just want some social interaction. But
definitely.
I know one thing 2020 should have did for you. It should have strengthened your in-house relationships. Because you, like you say, you definitely get to learn your kids and stuff when you're actually around them all day long. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them junks is either tighter or they falling apart as we speak. Because you forgot how much you can't stand these motherfuckers.
For real, bro. Man.
Yeah.
I also want to commend all those the Uber Lyft drivers, the door dashers, because y'all were putting in that money. Y'all been putting in that work, man. Putting in the minutes, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Because I wasn't driving out nowhere, so I appreciate y'all bringing my chicken omelets and
yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Even though it costs an arm and a leg like that, throw extra $10 for service fee or whatever. $16 for a Big Mac? I do appreciate the convenience though.
But golly. But they say, why is it so much? Because it's a convenience store. I guess that's why. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro. $17 for a 10-piece nugget.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely shout out to those folks. Who had a really good year. Alcohol, what? Along with getting to know your kids better and being at the crib, man, folks was drinking like fish out here, bro. What?
I've never seen so many liquor stores sold out of alcoholic beverages in my life. Just, what are y'all doing with all this Hennessy? Are we immune to it now? Like, is that our water? Is that what it is now? Is that the new age Kool-Aid? Is that what
yeah, it is not the cure for COVID, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not.
That's how they drinking it, though.
Yeah, man. Are we done taking all the tissue and stuff, too? Are we done with that?
Yeah. What was we doing with the tissue again?
I'm not too sure. I just know that people was grabbing them boys up like exclusive Jordans. Gotta get this Cottonelle, bro. This 32 pack. I need this Cottonelle immediately, bro.
And it was people on social media like, man, I was up at the Walmart on such and such street and such and such. They still got 2 rolls left. Like, what? Hurry up. They still got a couple rolls left.
So was the COVID supposed to stop producing tissue or
I still have zero clue. I have no idea why the paper towel and toilet paper are being used up.
We find out where the bread went to in the milk and all that stuff.
During snow, the bread and milk. Have no clue. Have no clue at all. Right.
That bread and milk.
Bread and milk.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing out here, man?
I don't know what we're doing out here. It's 2020, man. We don't know what we're doing, but we working it out. That's we working it out. That's the saying. Leaving 2020, we working it out. We figuring it out.
That's it, man. Shout out to everybody who used 2020 as a stepping stone to start businesses. Shout out to Quality Minutes, man. LiveQualityMinutes.com.
Quality Minutes.
It's been a blessing as well, man. We lost a lot, but we gained a lot too, man. And it's dope, man. Shout out to the new entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, everybody who just took that money that the government gave them and did something with it.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the frivolous spenders. Sheesh.
Right, which you didn't have to buy them Jordans. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere.
Anywhere. Right. Why do we need all these Jordans? Why do you have 17 pair of J's and you can't go anywhere at all?
Yeah. Well, definitely shout out to the entrepreneurs and people who took that stimulus money and just took advantage of the opportunities that they have. Because I did see a lot of people starting businesses. I saw a lot of people start podcasts and connect with family members they haven't talked to in years. And I can tell you that, me and some high school friends, we connected over the summertime, and we were meeting periodically or whatever, and just chat or whatever. Just dudes that I was friends with in high school and been friends with ever since, man. I mean, it was cool to connect with these people. I started connecting with people on Facebook. I did a book study on Facebook. It was just good to hear from people that I went to high school and college with that otherwise I might not have ever talked to. So, again, there was some positive that came from COVID. But that's what we do. That's what we do as a people. We take a bad situation and we were resilient and we rebound and we make something out of it, right?
Hell yeah, man. I definitely commend you all because I know 2021, man, I ain't playing none of this. Boop, you hear me? I'm not going for it. Look, it's all about the grind. We putting into the stop. No, how can I put this?
I don't know how you're gonna put it.
Stop focusing on the wrong things.
Oh yeah.
Invest in self.
Yep.
Invest in yourselves, man. Because I'm tired of working. You okay? I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. So I'm investing into myself so that you can leave a legacy. Do your best to leave a legacy, a positive legacy out there, ladies and gentlemen. Please try. Because you don't want to be known as a dirt bag when you're not no longer here. Please don't be a dirt bag in memory.
You don't. Please don't be a dirt bag, a scumbag. Any of those bags. Get in
your bag. Don't be a bag. Okay.
Get in your bag for sure. Leave a legacy. Because I always say this to people. If you die today, like they're gonna post your job tomorrow, right? Like, if not tomorrow, they're gonna post your job the next day after that. So, start investing in yourself and leave something that will continue to live on beyond your years. And that's what we're trying to do with Quality Minutes. We're trying to create something that we can leave to our children and they can leave to their children's children. Trying to build wealth, invest in ourselves, as you just said, like I think it's a good thing. We're seeing a lot of that right now.
Most definitely. Also, make sure you guys stay on the lookout, man. LiveQualityMinutes.com, man. 2021, we got a whole lot of new merch, new podcasts, new guests coming, man. It's going to be a real exciting year in 2021, man. We plan to take this mother by storm, you know what I'm saying? With the support of you all, of course. We wouldn't be where we are without you, man. So we appreciate everybody who shows support, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. Making every minute count out there is what it's all about. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Also, tell us what y'all doing for Christmas, man. Comment below. Hit us in there. Please subscribe to the YouTube page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Link down there or somewhere around this joint when you have it.
Oh yeah, it's down there.
Hit that button, like and share. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What you doing for Christmas?
We usually do like on Christmas Eve. Whenever you're in town, I usually go over your mom's house, whatever the case may be. So, my mom is having me come cook some seafood for her, knowing that I'm allergic to it, but she don't care.
Wait, what?
She don't care, man. Like every Christmas Eve now, like we cook like catfish, and she'll do some crab legs and crap like that. Knowing I'm allergic to shellfish, she will still cook the crab legs and crap while she'll make me cook the catfish, bro. She don't care. I mean, she cares, but she don't care at the same time.
Yo, she will put your life on the line to get this meal cooked. Listen,
look, she'll play around with the fish game. So shout out to Mom Dukes. I love you. I'll be over there cook up on some of that catfish. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little different, man, because my mom's a little older now, man. She ain't even really want to put up a Christmas tree this year, and I was pretty upset. Like, you can't change tradition. Like, what are you doing? You know, I mean, I ain't think y'all wanted it. What do you mean you don't think we wanted it?
Of course we want it. Of course.
It's like watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer every year or Charlie Brown Christmas. That's a must around the holidays. Yeah. You don't put a tree up. She got this little baby ass tree. What we gonna do with that?
Oh, she put out the Charlie Brown joint, the little rinky dink joint,
the little windowsill joint, man. What am I supposed to do with that? So you're gonna try to ask my daughter, like she said, well, your daughter likes it. What about me? You know what I'm saying? That's not her tradition, it's mine. Like
after a certain age, like your parents don't care about your
at all whatsoever.
Your needs for tradition. They don't care about
that. Especially when you bring them youngins in. But besides that, man, I'm just gonna kick it with the fam. One thing I love about Christmas is seeing the smile on the kids' faces and the family faces when they get particular gifts or whatever the case may be, and playing some old school music and drinking some of that yak. And it's gonna be my day on Christmas, man, for sure. What about you? What you got planned over there?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. We a colleague of mine was gonna invite me over for Christmas Eve, so might do that. but really nothing. We don't have anything special planned. We'll just be here, kick it. You know, my wife will probably cook something, and we'll just kick it. My family will probably do a Zoom like we did on Thanksgiving. Kick it with them for about an hour or so on the Zoom call. You know, it's hard because, you know, most of my family is still in Michigan. So, you know, when we celebrate down here, it's just, you know, it's just the three of us. But we still have a good time. We still, you know, hang out. We've in the past, like we've actually like gone to some different places for Christmas. So we spent one Christmas in the Dominican Republic, which was cool. One Christmas we spent down in Florida, which was super cool. Like that was my first Christmas, like being on a beach for Christmas. It was weird, but it was definitely a good time. So we just kind of play it by ear each year. But I do miss the tradition, man. I miss those Christmas Eves at my mother's house. You know, all the folks coming over Christmas Eve, you know, playing cards, playing taboo.
Oh, not the taboo stories.
Oh man, listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy gets very intense off taboo, man. Very, very intense.
Listen, man, I can't stand by while people try to cheat. I just can't stand by and let these things happen. Like I can't. People just listen. People, you know this, like in card games, people just be throwing in rules midway through the game, man. Like, stop throwing in rules. Like nobody, you just made that up. What are you talking about?
Y'all remember like on Street Fighter when Blanca just curled up and he started doing this electricity shit? That's how Ryan was flaming up when he cheat on taboo.
I was like Goku when he turned into a Super Saiyan. Hair going, yeah, man.
Is not the one to play with on that taboo, you know. Not to play with at all, bro. But man,
also everybody was inebriated at the time, like so.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's definitely the case.
That's like 5 beverages in too. So we probably should have played taboo earlier in the night.
It wouldn't be the same without drunk taboo.
Ah man, drunk taboo.
Sheesh. I got a special shout out, man. Today's my cousin Thomas's birthday, man. Shout out to Easy, man.
Shout out to T, man. Shout out to T.
You know,
another year.
Another year you made it, man. You old out here, cuz, man. Love you much. Love you much. But we talked about Christmas, man. But we also have another big holiday coming up. It's going to be the first. Do you have any resolutions on hand?
Me? Nah. I typically don't make resolutions. Like, yeah, I don't usually make resolutions. Last year, I just said, like, I'm going to read a book a month. That's what I did the year before that. So I'll probably do the same thing. I do want to, again, I don't consider this a resolution. There's some things that I just want to focus more on. So I want to continue to train jujitsu and, you know, get better and do that. Cause, you know, with the pandemic, it kind of halted my training last year. So I was doing well around February, March. I had a competition last February, and then March 19th happened and everything got shut down. So that kind of stopped my training and my working out. So just kind of get back to training and exercising and just get my body back in shape, you know. But I guess with all that being said, it sounds like a resolution.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's
But I'm just anti-resolution. Like, I feel like if it's not a part of your lifestyle right now, people be making resolutions that are just not realistic. Like
way out of whack. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Like if you've been living dirty and horrible all 2020, and then you just want to completely flip it in 21,
it's gonna be an easy transition.
It's gonna be tough.
The percentage of that is not, you know,
like I'm already exercising, right? Like this is something I'm already doing.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean?
Some people have even started off trying to exercise, talking about they want to be a bodybuilder, though. Like, whoa, brother. You just did a damn near lap around the track. I would just say, man, mine is just continue making every minute count, man.
Yeah.
Push the brand. Find new and exciting ways to make the brand pop, to give back, to continue to continue to better myself in different aspects. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've learned my communication with people has been a lot better. I'm trying to actually hear people out a little bit more than just try to take my side for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It just, just
That's huge right there. Not just for you, but just for in general. Like that's a huge piece of growth. Like to be able to stop and listen sometimes, and
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Cause it's tough, man. Cause I'm a hard head, big head mother lover. So it takes a minute for stuff to seep in, to see other people's side of stuff. So
Mhm.
like just sitting there and listening, like, oh, okay. To get somebody's point of view, it's an amazing thing. Like, oh, I can see how you can say that.
Mm.
And also I gotta learn, also continue to being able to agree to disagree.
Mm.
Hashtag agree to disagree.
Ooh, you over there talking. You over there talking that ish right now, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Because that shit cause a lot of conflict when y'all both be having some shit.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna agree about everything, bro.
Right.
So you just gotta be like, all right, you know what? Stalemate, checkmate.
Exactly. There's some things that you just not gonna agree on. Like, and particularly if you're in a relationship, there's some things that you just need to say, all right, well, this conversation is not really going anywhere. We might as well kind of push forward, continue to live our lives right now because this is going nowhere fast.
Communication. 2021, do a better job communicating, ladies and gentlemen. Try your best to do a better job of communicating.
Yeah.
Because even though the truth hurts sometimes, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So just learn how to say it the right way.
Oh, wait, man, listen.
I'm over here. You see me?
Preaching.
You see me, dog?
That's the collection plate, Pastor. Please.
Boop, 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 boop. You talking about?
I'm telling you, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah.
Just try to find a way to say this stuff in a way that won't piss somebody off.
Yeah.
Try your best. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But also, don't be afraid to apologize.
Oh, man, listen.
I'm just saying, man.
Listen,
throw them joints.
Look, man. Listen, do y'all hear this, man? Do y'all hear this, man? We'll say that one more time.
Do not be afraid to apologize.
Wow.
Pride to get you nowhere, man.
It'll get you nowhere. It'll get you nowhere. You could they say you could either be happy or you can be right. You could be happy or you could be right.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, and it's the truth, man. In arguments, what are you trying to do essentially? You're just trying to be right. You're trying to get this other person to hear your right point of view. Yep. Or you could be happy and you could do all the things that you just described. Agree to disagree. You could apologize. You could change your tone. And then, it'll pay dividends later on. Trust me, as a man who's been married for going on 11 years, man, those are some gems. You dropping some gems right now.
I appreciate it, man.
I can't wait for the relationship episode. We're going to really get into it.
Yeah, man, we're going to have some ladies on the podcast real soon, man. We got to get the female point of view as well. We ain't forget about you, ladies. We haven't forgot about you. We're just putting all our ducks in a row.
Yeah.
We have some real, I think it's going to be some real great topics that we're going to discuss. Some wonderful people that we're going to have on the show, man.
Yep. We got some healthcare professionals that we're going to have on the show to kind of talk about COVID. We got some, some higher education folks, some people who are doing podcasts. We got some chefs, some entrepreneurs. We got all types of folks that we have planned coming on here. Man. So we're going to have a great 21. I'm putting it out there into the atmosphere, man. I'm calling it out right now.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, man.
So what, the most, I guess, other than the business and starting Quality Minutes, like the most impactful moment for you in 2020, most impactful or the most memorable thing for you?
The most memorable thing in 2020 to me, I'm gonna have to say is the growth of my 9-year-old daughter. With her being with the in-home schooling and things like that, we've been able to share a lot more time, and to see her coming into her own, it's amazing. Like she's silly, she's brilliant, she's creative, she's everything that I've prayed to God that she would be, and she's that times 10. So to be there to witness it step by step, I couldn't ask for more, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the quality dads out there. Like definitely the quality black dads, because it's too the narrative that black dads don't take care of their kids is, it's false.
And
And we
if you
got a lot of
don't, you
great
should be
dads out here.
ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed if you not.
Absolutely. If you got a kid out here and you're not taking care of your kid or you're not seeing your kid, man, slap yourself.
Put your goddamn shoulder to the screen right now so I can tap that mother. Tap yourself in the shoulder. You should be ashamed.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, shout out to the quality dads. Shout out to the quality moms out there. Those folks who are
Yes,
just putting in
indeed.
those quality minutes and doing
Yes,
everything they can
indeed.
to make sure their kids have everything that they have, for sure. For sure.
For sure, man. What about you, man? What would you say was your standout moment in 2020?
Whew. Man, it's been so much. It's just so much, man. I think it's hard to identify outside of quality minutes. Like quality minutes would easily be my number one, because it was something that we had discussed, and to see it actually come to fruition and have actually manifest was like something that was very super powerful for me.
Yes.
Um, I would say connecting with people on a pretty regular basis. Like we have, Affirmation Friday on Facebook that we do. Connecting with folks from high school and just connecting with family. Like even though, it's remote and it's virtual, it's still good to just connect with people. I think I've been more connected with people than I have been in a long time. So that's a standout moment for me, man, for sure.
Yeah, that's been pretty dope, man. Yeah. If you guys haven't noticed, you can follow Ryan T. Williams on Facebook, Affirmation Fridays. Yeah. We'd love to have you, get your roses while you're still here, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's all about, man. Let people know how amazing they are while they're still here. Make every minute count, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Because like you make a good point. So I just recently, had a job change, and so in leaving my just previous job, one of the things I was worried about is like, damn, I wonder if anybody will miss me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if I made an impact on this community in any way. And, on my last day, like some people really did some cool stuff. Like when I announced that I was leaving, like people were sending me emails. They were giving me cards. They showed up on that Friday to wish me luck and wish me a goodbye. Like that was dope, that was cool. But it made me think, like, how do we make sure people get their roses while they're here? Like, cause I had almost anxiety around that. Like, man, I wonder if anybody's gonna care that I leave. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, cause you don't want to leave and people be like, I'm glad he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, when people are in your presence, man, how do we acknowledge them and ensure that, they get their roses and you show their appreciation to them? And that's part of Friday affirmations is, you want to make sure that people feel good about the impact that they've had on your life while they're here, on earth and in your space.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, man. That's a hell of a. I'm glad they sent you out the right way, man. You deserve it, brother.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Much luck to you and your new joint, Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about.
Right. And people are like, oh, Mr. Williams, I learned this from you, or I appreciate this is what I got from you. And again, I'm super appreciative. I'm like, why would you not say that like before now, right?
Yeah.
So I just encourage everybody to just talk to people and tell them about like how they mean, what they mean to you, and tell them like what you learned from them, because you don't want to wait till they gone, especially if they die. Somebody dies, it's too late at that point.
It's too late, man.
I don't care what you say at the funeral, they ain't gonna hear it. So
yeah, man, I agree. Because I have a few coworkers when I come in. When I go to work, man, I walk in with the same energy every day, man, because I know people don't want to be there. So I'm cordial to everybody.
Yeah.
And a few of my coworkers pull me over to the side every day. Like, I mean, a lot of times, like, well, I just want to say thank you, man, because your energy, you can never tell when something's bothering you. I say, because I don't want what bothers me to bother you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that rubs off, man. Nobody want to feel all that negativity shit. So I mean, we just here to do the job, have a couple laughs while we're here, then we'll deal with it when we deal with it, man. So you never know how you impact people's lives, man. So just be good to people, man. Shout out to being good and networking and, like you say, communicate with people, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
check and see how somebody's doing from time to time. Shoot.
Absolutely. Show kindness, man. I'm telling you, it'll go a long way. People in this time, more than anything else, people need some kindness. Like, even if you can't give them something tangible, say hello to them, ask them how they're doing, check in with them. Like, that's super big right now. So don't miss those opportunities. There's somebody at your job right now that you walk past every day and don't say nothing to.
Yep. I see it all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that deep, man. You can say hi. What's up? You don't got to rock with me after this. Once you punch out, we don't even have to think about each other, bro. But if I walk past you and I give you a nod or what's up, how you doing, and you walk past me and don't say nothing, oh, don't be surprised if I walk back up on your ass. Hey, excuse me. You ain't hear me say
tapping him on the shoulder, like, excuse me.
Hey,
did
my
you
man.
not see?
Yeah, or you hold the door for somebody else, say thank you. Hey, my man's. Shoot. Ooh-wee. That's a pet peeve, man. Be nice, man. Hashtag kindness.
Hashtag kindness, man. Hashtag kindness, man. So I just, definitely in talking about this, can we do some RIPs? Is that all right? Or
almost definitely.
Yeah,
man.
definitely. We definitely not gonna capture everybody, but definitely RIP Kobe and Chadwick Boseman.
Come on, man.
The Panther.
Forever.
Damn.
Alex Trebek, man.
Oh man, Jeopardy.
That's for you, Alex.
What was that?
That's what the boys be wrong.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Sean Connery. Sean Connery 007.
Little Richard.
A wop babaloo bop. A wop bam boom. Jesus. Bill Withers.
Jesus.
A lovely day.
When I wake up in the morning, and the sun on my.
And when I look at you, ooh.
That was that joint right there. That's my joint.
I know the world is all right with me. That's when you look, you would love when you look at somebody, the world is all right.
That's a lot of love right there. Like,
what?
You know what? Just look at you like.
That's how I want somebody to look at me.
Everything's all right.
You look at me and the world is all right. That's impact.
Also, man, this one touched little home at home, man. Rest in peace, Debo, man. Tiny Zeus. Rest in peace to Debo, man.
Definitely. I hope you're having snatching chains, man.
Right, man. On the squeaky wheel joint, man. You gotta have this on the beach cruiser, man. Jeez. And just saying these people, man, like we've had years with these people. You know what I'm saying? Just to watch their careers and things of that nature, man, and to lose them. But like I say, man, God don't make mistakes.
Nah. We can't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said we can't blaze past John Lewis though. We gotta definitely stop and definitely honor John Lewis. The man did a lot for this country. I did have an opportunity to meet John. I'm calling him John like he my man's. I did have an opportunity to meet John Lewis a couple years back. It was just a brief meeting. He was, he took a picture with me, man. I heard him speak. And just that was the first time, like, I'm usually not like starstruck or nothing like that. If I see a celebrity, I'm not like losing my mind, like, oh my God, there's I don't know, whoever. But when I saw John, I was like, I got to get a picture with John Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely went through the crowd, like, excuse me. Like,
right. Let me fly past you.
Let me get past you real quick. I got that picture with John. And so definitely rest in peace, John Lewis, taking that walk across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Alabama, man.
They sent him home right, man. They sent him home beautiful, man. That's what's up, man. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to all the fallen ones, man.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, definitely Ruth, advocate for women's rights and an advocate for progressive change in the Supreme Court. So shout out to Ruth.
Shout out to Fred the Godson, Trust family. Rest in peace, Freddie Godson, man.
Yeah.
Bars galore,
DJ Shay.
Shay, rest in peace, Shay, man. Rest in peace, Machine Gun Black Daughter too. I just seen that on the concert they had the other day.
Oh no, what?
Yeah, his daughter passed away as well.
That's,
It's been tough, man.
it's been tough.
It's been tough, man. Rest in peace, all those. I'm praying for all the families out there, man.
Yeah.
Keep your heads up.
Yeah, definitely want to honor like those folks who, you know, were not as famous until after their death, but folks who have died due to, you know, police violence, you know, your George Floyd, your Elijah McClain's, your Ahmaud Arbery's, your Breonna Taylor. Although Ahmaud Arbery didn't die from it at the hands of the police, like, you know, just innocent, unarmed Black folks who died at the hands of people who, you know, saw them as a problem or saw them as threats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
definitely RIP to those folks. You know,
we love y'all, man. Just make sure y'all stay safe. Continue to pray for all these people who lost somebody as well, man. But like we say, man, that's what we always say, man. Make it every minute count, because that's the only thing that's promised is not being here. So use your time accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, because these people that we're naming here, they use their time accordingly. They did great for their communities.
Yep.
You know, they were just advocates, and I hope they taught us something now that they go. You know what I'm saying? I hope you learn something from these people, you know, because that's very important, man.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So, so where we at? How you feeling right now? What else we got in 2020? Anything else you want to?
We have some good music.
Oh, yeah.
Has some good music. Jim Harbaugh still has a fucking job, ladies and gentlemen.
Don Brown was fired, though. Don Brown.
Thank God, though, but still. Okay, you know what? I wasn't even going to address this like that, because, you know, I'm still sick of it, okay? Now, Don Brown was supposed to go, but rumors are saying that they're trying to give Jim Harbaugh like another 5 years. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, I get it somewhat, but somebody just make it make sense to me. Like,
I'll say this. I think it's this, right? Jim Harbaugh is in a space where, like, he's not a terrible coach, right? Like, he's not a terrible coach, but he's not, you know, at the level that Michigan fans or a lot of people expect him to be. I think that he's in that, like, kind of that middle ground where, again, he's been there and Michigan has had winning seasons, but they can't get over the hump of beating Ohio State or beating rivals like that. I think that's where the dilemma is, because, you know, he's not a terrible coach, and Michigan has had winning seasons and they've had really good recruiting classes, but they just can't, you know, they can't get over the hump. Who else they're gonna bring in, right?
That's true, man. And I think that's where it is with it. Like, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I don't know. I don't know the rest of it though. But it's like, yeah, like you say, because before he was there, I think we used to win like 8 or 9 games, 7, 8, something like that. So he had about 3 or 4 10-win seasons. So I can't really be mad about that. But it's so frustrating to not be able to beat the people that you really want to beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that sucks. Yeah. But I guess you say, like you said, man, who else will we get?
Yeah.
So I'm just shout out to the University of Michigan for at least firing Don Brown. Something happened. Something had to happen, because anytime your rival putting up 70, 80 points on you at a time, some changes have to be made. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that was a big change. So I'm okay with that. But I'm still sick of it, because all my other teams are still pretty trash. The Detroit Pistons are still pretty trash.
Oh yeah, still pretty trash.
The Detroit Lions,
always.
Why don't we have them playing outside? That's what I want for 2021. Make them motherfuckers play outside. They don't deserve to be in no dome, man. They don't deserve. I'm putting a petition together. Make them play outside. Make them play out in the cold.
You got to earn their right to utilize Ford Field. You got to earn. Until then, you're gonna be at Cass Tech.
Yes, in the snow, freezing. Yeah, man, they need to play outside.
Right.
Nobody needs to.
We selling tickets for $20.
Yep. You know how the high school games had a little raffle ticket drawing at the middle of the joint? We're gonna do it just like that. Like a high school game, man.
Not nachos and popcorn at the concession stand. That's it, bro. Like you gotta do better. You gotta earn your right. This is
ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. But mine, then everybody else is flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Every other organization around sports is flourishing, but us.
I know.
And 2021 gonna be our year.
Pistons hurts the most because we've been alive when the Pistons were good, right? Like we saw the Pistons be good, so like to see them so trash for so long it's been since 2005, man, and they haven't even been competitive. Like they haven't even been competitive. We have not. The Detroit organizations have not won a single playoff game. A playoff game in how many years? I don't have the exact statistic, but like we're talking about the Red Wings, the Pistons, the Lions, and the Tigers for X number of years. I don't know the number, have not won a single playoff. That is discouraging.
I saw a stat on the Lions game. I think it was 2 weeks ago. They showed playoff appearances out of all 32 teams. Is it 32 teams or 30? What of them? Out of all the teams it's 32 teams, yeah. Out of all 32 teams, their playoff appearances and wins, everybody had at least 5 to 7 throughout their whole existence. Guess what we had? Two. Out of 50-something years of existence, we've only had 2 playoff wins ever. And one of them was with Barry Sanders.
Oh, my God.
And the other one was with 1957 when we won the... Oh, God. It wasn't even a Super Bowl then.
I don't even count like years like 1957. I mean, there was a time where like black people couldn't eat at certain places. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was just a different time. Like, it was just a kind of a different level of competition at that time. Like,
we didn't even have brothers on the team back then, bro.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, that is a sad situation, man. I hate to say this because I love the city and I love my Detroit sports, but I'm almost like just sell the team somewhere else. Like,
sell it, man.
Send them to Portland or something.
Because I'm so mad. Like it's like the city of Detroit just get rid of winners. Like, you know what? The people we can win with, we don't even want them no more. Let them go somewhere else and win. Like, why would we give up the Detroit Shock, man? They won 5 championships.
They was winning games and we sold it. Like, what? They was winning games.
No, they were winning chips, bro. They won chips.
They were winning championships, yeah. Shout out to Swin Cash.
Yep. Let's go. Bill and Beer. Let's go, Billy. Got rid of him. Shipped him out of town. We had Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. We don't need neither one of you guys. Get them out of here. They both win fucking World Series titles.
Max Scherzer, dude, David West.
Jesus Christ. And
it's been tough going.
Maybe 21. Maybe 21 will be our year. I hate to say this because I'm gonna feel so old. 2021 marks our 20th year anniversary, man, of being out of high school.
Jesus Christ.
Holy moly.
Wow.
We were the first year, 2001. We started this whole millennium off the right way.
Wow. That's right. And I wonder if we even gonna have reunions. Like
right. We scheduled a few
to do stuff.
We're in the midst of scheduling a few. Shout out to the Old Park reunion staff for trying to put this together. We see what y'all doing out there. with the shirts and the fundraisers and things of that sort. I see what you're doing. Old Park Nights, high school. I'm talking about. But I'm not really. I hope we're able to do it. You know,
so too, man.
Because I missed my 10-year anniversary. I think I just didn't want to go. I didn't think I missed it. I just didn't go. I don't think. But it should be.
You gotta
fun,
show
man.
up for 20. You gotta show.
I got to. Quality minutes to the floor. You hear me?
Yeah, I know. Because you know why you go. Like you gotta go and see all the people who fell off. You gotta see all the people who are so trash right now.
It's looking like.
I know I just said spread kindness, but at the same time,
eggs and potatoes. Man, look at all lumpy.
Oh man, back then. Oh man, damn, homie. In high school, you was a man, homie.
Pull up in the quality minutes bins with the Q emblem on the ground and I hop out. You know what I'm saying? Just slide out that joint, pull up like Ace Ventura with my head out the window. So I'm pulling up right on the grass.
You gotta stun a little bit. Man, on 20 year, you know, but
pull up at my reunion like Thug Nificent was on Boondock, sitting on top of the whip. Coming down, booty butt cheeks, booty butt. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it should be dope though, man.
Shout
out to everybody who's still around, man. 20 years later, man,
Definitely.
we're still in this game, man. We still look good, man. We getting up there. We still looking good.
I know. Definitely.
Black don't crack. You know what I mean?
It does sometimes though. I know we say that a lot of times, but I done seen some folks who
cracked up.
Man, look.
There's something on the makeup heads. Sheesh. Ladies, slow down with the makeup, please. Can we get some natural faces in 2021? No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing with y'all, ladies. I'm messing with y'all.
Hey, it's some of y'all though, man, that listen, you put your face together and your neck is a whole different color than your face.
A two-tone Scorpio.
Like, dude, why is your neck? You know, like, come on, man.
Your face can't be light skinned and your neck be dark skinned, ladies.
Nah.
Let's get it together, please.
Like, your face can't be Beyonce and your neck Kelly Rowland. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. Come on.
I'm sick of it, man.
I'm sick of it too.
Sick of it.
And do better. And then
go ahead.
We got to get into it. Listen. Here's the thing. I don't typically have an issue with wigs. Not my preference, right? But y'all got to do better with these wigs, man. If you wearing a wig and it looks like a wig, you need to choose a different wig or just don't wear the wig at all. Some of these wigs are looking so bad out here in these streets. Sideways, they just sitting on top of your head all high. Like,
you know, like it took me to get older to understand it. Like, because when we were younger, I remember girls used to be like offended when you used to talk about they weave.
Oh yeah.
Remember when I ain't got no weave in my joint. Now it's like, if we take that wig off you
look like
imagine
Bobby Johnson. You got the straight backs. You look like OG Bobby Johnson with the straight backs.
Looking like Lorenz Tate and dead presidents. Coming from the army. Listen. I understand. You gotta protect your hair. I understand. I get it. You gotta protect your hair. The Dr. Dre from Training Day when he kicked the door with the gays. Relax. And then I used to think like wigs for like, you know, older women and things of that nature. I never realized so many like middle-aged, younger adult women wear these joints like this. Yep. Like it is nothing. That's insane.
Yeah.
Shout out to the natural hair women out there. I love y'all.
Listen, like I said, I don't mind the wigs. You just got to make sure it's put together. There's a good way, you know, them sew-in wigs. There's women that go and get it taken care of and it looks good. But there are other women.
Please stop the rush jobs with the wigs. Please stop the rush jobs. Please. I mean, we love you for who you are regardless. Just slow down with the rush jobs, please.
Just slow down.
Pretty please.
Do everything with quality. Listen, 21 is the year of quality wigs, man. Hashtag quality wigs, please.
Quality wigs 2021. Hey man, we might have to drop us some wigs, man.
Ooh, quality wigs.
The
Okay.
quality wig collection.
I know.
We got y'all. Put the
Yeah.
QM tag underneath that bitch.
On the back like a hat. Like what is it?
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, some of y'all just leave the house, put that joint right on top, and just dip.
Yeah, just
Like
walk
no, don't do that.
Stop it. Please stop it.
But definitely appreciate the natural hair. Like I'm seeing more natural hairstyles. I'm seeing like women like where lock their hair, just the natural curly. Like I'm definitely appreciating the natural hair that women are wearing right now, particularly women of color. So shout out to that.
For sure.
That movement.
For sure, man.
Oh,
I've always been a fan. Always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing your thing out there, ladies.
For sure. And I'm not trying to go in on the ladies right now, but since we here, please make sure y'all know how to walk in heels before you buy heels, man. Just I don't know why the spirit just moved me, man. But some of y'all are struggling out here in these heels, bro.
The ankles is real tender. Got the wobbly ball. See you wobble. Shake it.
Yeah, you walking around like you tiptoeing over thin ice. Like you got to do better. You practice at the crib first.
Yeah. And when you practice, don't have your babies practicing, please. Let them grow up first. Jesus Christ. Let the children grow up. Please let the children grow up.
Let the children grow up, please.
Jesus, it's not a race. I mean, it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. Let them grow up. It's
not like your 2-year-old don't care about Supreme or
not at all
True Religion jeans. You don't have to spend your money on True Religion jeans
because
they don't care.
Because as soon as you buy it, they're gonna outgrow the shit. And then you're gonna just be sitting on stuff. Like,
in a matter of months.
Right, for sure. Why are you buying your 3-year-old Gucci's? Like, what are you doing? Like, for what?
I mean, I guess if you have it, spend it. But if you ain't got it, then save your money.
I mean, look, man. Please save your money. Invest in self. That is not an investment. Buy Gucci and shit is not an investment in yourself. Okay, because once you wear it, it doesn't have any value anymore. It doesn't. It's gone. Please remember that. Get a bank account. Some of you people get bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Save some breeds. Save some cheese, please.
Yeah, save some money.
Fix your credit.
Save. Also, learn to invest. This is not something I'm super proficient at, but like I'm learning how to invest, and I'm investing a little bit of my money, and seeing some returns. Like, I've invested some money in things like Tesla and some airline companies like Spirit and American Airlines, and I've seen some returns. So learn how to invest, because even if you're not super great at it, like you can still take a little bit of your bread and make some back.
Try to find stocks with dividends that pay out. Shout out to my man Randy Gilliam. He's a guy I work with, man. He's invested money into his financial education, as far as like the stocks and investments and things of that nature. And he's been really being a mentor to me, like a Mr. Miyagi, trying to show me the way, because as we went through school and coming up, we weren't taught money management or stocks and none of that shit for real. So me starting off late, you know what I'm saying, and him trying to push it to me like this I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to my boy Randy John Gilliam. I'm out there, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm definitely gonna be trying to do that. Try to focus more on that on 2021 as well. So that's really big for me too, right there, man. Shout out to that.
For sure.
Gotta learn some of these investments, man. Get that easy cash. Let your money work for it.
Yeah, I got a really good idea. I'm gonna have to share it with you offline, because while you said it, I'm like, I think there's a lane right here you just mentioned, but we'll get into it afterwards. I don't want nobody to take the idea.
You can't take our stuff. We'll sue.
All right. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who has one of those limited edition Malice in the Palace boys. We're sorry we don't have those for sale anymore for y'all, man. That's a limited edition item. We have a collector's boy out there. Shout out to you. You know what I'm talking about?
January, the inauguration of the first black vice president, black female president. Make sure you go get your Young 49, aka Kamala Harris hoodies from livequalityminutes.com. Go get your hoodie before the inauguration, and we'll see you in DC because we're gonna be in DC. We're gonna podcast out there. We're gonna travel. We're gonna bring the podcast with us. We're gonna travel out there. We're gonna be talking a little bit about the inauguration, talk a little bit about the new year, and we're gonna get into it, man. So definitely tune in. Definitely keep tuning in.
21 up for the historic event, man. Quality Minutes will be in the building, baby. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed,
man. So it is the end of 2020.
Yep.
Give me a quality music selection to end my year off right.
Quality music selection, or let's see. Well, I'll put it like this. I think that somebody hip hop wise who had a fantastic year, Royce the 5'9". Like, I think that in terms of, the album that he put out, he's been doing some performance and like just Royce the 5'9". So if you've not listened, I know you listen to Royce the 5'9", but if you've not listened to Royce, like Royce has had a fantastic 2020. He hasn't put out as much music as some other artists, like, our guys from Griselda, but definitely check that out. Let's see, in terms of, okay, I'm gonna give you a recommendation. If you've not heard, Run the Jewels, right?
Yep.
Okay, so here's a recommendation. It's kind of weird, but you got to check it out. Run the Jewels, a couple years back, they released an album called Meow the Jewels. It's a whole album that has taken samples of cat noises and made them into beats. Let me tell you, that's the same face I made when it was first brought to. But when I listened to it, I'm like, it's kind of dope. Like, it's kind of straight. So check out Meow the Jewels by Run the Jewels.
Meow the Jewels.
Shout out to Killer Mike and LP from Run the Jewels. So yeah, it didn't come out this year, but it came out a couple years ago. But Meow the Jewels, it's an interesting album, all cat noises for samples in the album. So check it out.
Meow what about you? Jewels. Me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it Detroitish because you went Royce. I'm gonna say, if you haven't, go check out the Boldy James music selection. Boldy talks so crazy out here in these streets, bro. Like, he has his own little way, his own little flow, man. He got Alchemist, he got Derringer. He just dropped something the other day too called Real Bad Boldy. I haven't even tapped in just yet. Also, if you haven't, 38 Special is dropping some heat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to 38 Special and the Trust Gang. Very dope artist. Stovetop. What's his name? What's my man name?
Stove God Cooks.
My boy Stovey. Shout out to Stovey's home.
Stovey had a good year, man. Stovey put out a really good album, Reasonable Drought, man. It's a dope album. If you've not heard that album, that boy be talking.
Smoke Dizza is a good one. If you haven't heard of him, he got some good music there, man. Of course, Dave East had a good year.
Now keep in mind, I'm gonna just say this for me. These are people that I know about. I'm sure there was some other hip hop artists that had good years. Like, I guess Lil Baby had a really good year.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily really listen to Lil Baby like that. Nothing against Lil Baby, but these are the people, in my opinion, who had good years.
Yeah, Lil Baby go in, man. I'm trying to tap into the young ball.
Mm-hmm.
He go in, man. I like Lil Baby. I like the Baby too. Shout out to the Baby. He go in too.
So Nas had a good year, man. Nas put out a dope album, man. Really good album.
Shout out to Megan.
Oh yeah, Meg.
Cash Down. You know, damn, it's a lot of y'all out there that had a good year, man. Even with the quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Um, I do hope that we get this shit under control. I miss concerts. I miss a lot of stuff, man. I hope we get a lot of this shit under control. But if not, I'm fine with doing Verzuz too. You know, that's a hell of a concert series right there, bro. You know how much money I'm saving on this shit? What? What?
Yeah,
it's forever, bro.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people doing like Verzuz parties too, which I think is dope. Like, you know,
that's dope, man.
Got people coming over, they got the drinks and the food ready to tap in for 2.5 hours of just quality music.
Yeah, man. He definitely made it a real, they just made it a jam session, man. And that's dope. Music will bring everybody together. See it, millions of people on one live, or that's amazing, bro. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. Also, at 2020, shout out to everybody who stopped giving a fuck about 6ix9ine. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Because enough is enough, man. Enough was enough. I didn't give him no entertainment, no nothing. I'm sorry I even put his name. But thank y'all. Because enough is enough.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even say his name, but they just dropped I think it was on Hulu, a documentary about him.
I don't give a damn. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah,
thank y'all, man.
I'm glad.
Pusha T, we need some music.
Oof. Push, we definitely need some music this year.
Need some music, Push. Come on.
It's about time for Kendrick too. Kendrick, where you at, brother?
Where you at, Kendrick? Schoolboy Q, what's up, my dog?
Yeah. All the top dog, man. We're the top dog folks, man. Ab-Soul, the whole camp, man. We need some of that.
We need some of that, man. What's going on? But we patiently wait. We know y'all probably cooking already, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. 2021, we on y'all last, man.
Oh yeah.
LiveQualityMinutes.com.
LiveQualityMinutes.com.
That's where you can find us. All the contact information. Shout out to Prolific for the jams, my brother. We appreciate you out there, man. We also will be inducting our second person to the Hard Work Hall of Fame this 2021 as well. So be on the lookout, because it might be you. We're not giving that away, but it might be you. You know what I'm talking about? We talk about you.
Yes. And two things. If there's somebody you're like, this person needs to be in the Hard Work Hall of Fame, send us the name, comment below, put in a comment. Or if you're interested in coming on the podcast because you're doing something interesting and like you're an entrepreneur or you're just working hard every single day and, or you see somebody who's working hard every single day and you feel like they'd be a great host, like hit us up, put in the comments and, we can get them on here. So is that
like, subscribe?
You hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Did we wrap it up?
I think we might have, man. I think we touched base on everything. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we love everybody mama out there just for having them too. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all got done all y'all Christmas shopping done, because your kids gonna be mad as hell if you didn't. But man, we love y'all, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Feliz Navidad.
Yup. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Love, peace, and hair grease. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to you all in this 21. I pray that you don't have to be on OnlyFans anymore. Like you can choose another route.
Please lock the doors. Don't let the kids see you, please.
All right,
please
man.
Quit twerking in front of them kids. Please quit twerking in front of them kids.
Because they just going to the school and telling everybody. So All right, man. So it's always a pleasure, brother.
Always. Happy New Year, y'all. Quality Minutes, man. LiveQualityMinutes.com, man.
Indeed.